Everyone, so today I'm going to do a video of products that I keep forgetting to put in my current favorites videos, but they're not favorites, they're actually products I'm not enjoying. And I have a list of a few, and I figured instead of tacking it on to the end of the next current favorites video that I would just kind of do one video and talk about them. There aren't that many, but there's a few. So the first one is the one and only Argan Oil Restorative Mask. It's the one and only brand, not the Moroccan Oil brand. I've never tried the Moroccan Oil brand of this restorative mask, whatever this is comparable to. I imagine it's awesome just because I couldn't imagine paying $40 to $50 for a mask that does nothing. This does nothing. The price tag rubbed off, but I think it was $10, and maybe you got $1 off if you were like a beauty club member. And I gave it a couple of shots just to make sure this was actually really doing nothing. I don't even know why after one time I would try it again, but it smells disgusting and it does nothing. So not only does it do nothing, but the smell, it smells like formaldehyde. And I don't know about you, but like dissecting squids, worms, and frogs was not like in my top 5 sexiest moments. And yeah, hair should be sexy, and smelling like formaldehyde does nothing for me. It is way too like chemical laden smelling. When you smell it in the container, it actually smells really good. But for some reason, when it's actually like on my hair and mixed with the water or what have you, it smells really, really bad. I'm looking over there because Casey's over there chewing my fake plants. The next thing is actually Benefit's Erase Paste versus Bobbi Brown's Corrector, which I have the Bobbi Brown Corrector in Bisque. So a lot of people tend to compare Benefit's Erase Paste and Bobbi Brown's Corrector, especially the one in Bisque because they're both that like pinky toned color. Now I could not for the life of me find the little sample of the Benefit Erase Paste that I had. I got it in like a $10 or $15 set of like Benefit products. But I really wish I could find it. I just can't waste time trying to look for it because I want to show you what it looks like when you kind of like dip your finger in each of the concealers. You can tell that there's an immediate difference there. So what do they both have in common? They both are color correcting and they both have coverage, but I think beyond that there really isn't much to compare in terms of what they have that's similar between the two. I have had no success with the Benefit Erase Paste. In fact, I tried it once before and I tried it another time before, and then I tried it again with this little sample set thinking like I must be crazy. All these people are talking about it and it's not working for me. It's actually like when you dip your hand in the Benefit Erase Paste, when it's still brand new, it like peaks. So like when you're lifting your finger, it like creates peaks. It's just the consistency of it. The Bobbi Brown concealer or corrector rather, like doesn't do that at all. Literally, like I can't tell if I'm in the shot, but. So if you've tried the Benefit Erase Paste and thought, okay, I've indirectly tried the Bobbi Brown Corrector because you've thought or you've been told that they are synonymous with one another, you really haven't. They're actually different consistency. That's not to say that if Benefit Erase Paste didn't work for you, that Bobbi Brown Corrector will. Neither of them could work for you, or both of them could work for you really well. But for me, Benefit's Erase Paste does absolutely nothing for me. To me, it's a complete and utter total waste of money, but I love my Bobbi Brown Corrector. It's still something that I love and use. And when I stop using it, I miss it. I don't have the new formulation. I know that there was a new formulation, so I can't comment on that. I mean, but I am almost out of this one, so I will be buying a new one fairly soon. I'm still Bisque, like even as dark as I am, it just does the color correcting part of it, and I'm layering concealer on top of it. So Bisque still works for me. There's no sense in buying the next one up, which for me would be Peach. Okay, so that's that. The next one is Hourglass Mineral Veil, and this full-size primer is $52. Like, sweet baby Jesus. Does it have like diamond particles I don't know about? I don't know. But for those of you who follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you know that I've been on the hunt for a good primer. I've tried everything from the Benefit That Gal to the Pore Professional to the Hourglass Mineral Veil, and I've tried the Monistat Chafing Gel. I did not have a good experience with that. But this is about actually is the Hourglass Mineral Veil. I tried it a couple of different days. I bought the sample size. It was $17 at Sephora. They didn't have the full size. I couldn't grab a sample because that's what I definitely recommend you doing. This stuff was just absolutely sucking the life out of my face. It had a white cast that like no matter how minimal amount I used, it was always somehow paling the foundation that I put on. And I tried it with different foundations, different consistencies, like a cream, a liquid, a cream to powder. with absolutely no luck. So I actually also, to note, I have dry skin, drier skin. I almost never get oily in my T-zone, even with the humidity here in Florida. So with that in mind, I would say if you have oily skin, it might actually work really well for you. So give it a shot, give it a try if you're in Sephora and if you're interested. And I would love to hear, like, as much as I want people to agree with me, I also want people to tell me why they don't agree with me. Like, if something works for you, tell me why, because then at least I can know, like, if I'm recommending things to other people, it doesn't have to be a bias and all from my perspective. Yeah, that. So I can at least say, well, I've heard people with oily skin actually really like this product, or it works for them. Not everything needs to be, you know, my personal opinion about it. It's just my experiences, though. Okay, the next thing is something else that's really outrageously expensive. It's the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. I tried it once in college a long time ago and really didn't like it. And but at that time I'd been on the Bobbi Brown kick already, and that was the new standard for me. And I tried it again after reading some reviews and actually talking to somebody whom was wearing it, and it looked so good on her, and it absolutely does nothing for me. It stays wet looking, even though I set it with my Bobbi Brown yellow powder, and it kind of, I don't know how to explain this, but no matter if I layer it or wear it by myself, it disappears. So if I layer it on top of other concealers, it like eats them away. I don't know how to explain it. Everything is gone. It's not just like the Amazing Concealer. Like if I put like a corrector underneath is what I'm saying, the corrector too will be gone. I don't know how to explain it, but I really didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it at all. But those are just my experiences. That's everything that I have. I returned the Hourglass Mineral Veil and the Amazing Cosmetics Concealer, so you can just Google those if you're wondering where they are. I wish I had them to show, but I don't. But instead, I wave around this mask. But I guess that wraps it up. Super quick video, and see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you, Casey. Casey, leave it. God darn it. Some people have a little bit of coverage, but in like the